officially bought the cheapest M235i in the country.
M235i.
It only had very minor issues, a few scratches and so. You can easily polish that out. As you can see here, polishing the bonnets. And also another additional good feature is that the car doesn't start either. And because the car doesn't start, it doesn't allow me to open the boot, which is another bonus. And because we can't open the boot, we can't access the battery. And when we finally access the battery,
engine start, no problem. 5 minutes. Tidin, problem, engine coffee.
welcome to part 3.
People, let's go. Part 3. Head unit's in already, man. This car's looking mad. Right. Woo. Right, we need to drop it back. Need to move. Oh, I was gonna say, look at the mirror. Kai! One sec. Let's put that boost on. Jeez. In 3, 2, 1. Eesh.
Oh, now the key's missing.
There we go, there's the key. Let's do this thing, man. Jeez. This car is still in good shape, people, man. Let me drop this down a little. Hey! People, it is. Oh my days, that sounds too good, man. It sounds way too good.
Finally, people, it is time to start working on this car. Oh my days, this is the bit I was so excited to do. People, I had to edit over 9.5 hours of footage for this car. There is so much that has been done to it, and this video is only going to show an ounce of what has been done. So without further ado, people, it's time to start the work. We need to get the car up in the air, have a look underneath for what damage has been done, and we're going to go from there. So let's get this car up in the air and start assessing it.
That's as high as a gold car, you're gonna have to bend down.
Nice, now we can see the full everything, people.
I had no idea this was going on until I edited the video. Right, it's time to get to work.
Call is on it. Part 3.
I'm not going to show too much of this because you guys have been waiting for this video, so let's just get straight to it. I'm not going to explain too many things, but I'm going to try and walk you through.
$5.99 eBay.
First of all, I'm going to start by removing the side skirt. So there's a couple of pins that have got to be removed in order to get access.
This guy's going to be putting it all on eBay.
Yeah, we got a new one's made saying call, I'm on it. Why?
Now it's time to remove the doorstep trim on this side and also the clips to get access to the side skirts. Now the next part, Imi's going to give me some constructive advice of how to use the car.
We're gonna stand there first.
Yeah.
Look pretty. That's part of it.
Well, hopefully I got that part right. Oh, shall my wife say that?
Yeah.
Send it back up.
Yeah.
So the procedure, we have to shout,
is
push the knob.
no. First thing you have to do, look beautiful.
Now, how did I forget?
Like it's one of the lads. See what happened?
SOS button.
Audi. Audi. See that? Quattro.
Yeah. The first time I did that, man, that was so addicting, man. That
Psychological, isn't it?
literally, man, and they play on your emotions, man. Like when I saw this, I was just like, this looks like a bombshell. Was like, would I take that risk? The moment I pressed bid, I was like, I'm done for.
Sold on approved new bidder.
Yeah, but everything happens for a reason, happens for the best. If you did a bid on this,
Where's the
I would've
video?
been into it.
Literally.
Well, I was you. Absolutely. Look around you. Look outside.
Honestly, bidding on this car was the biggest risk I've taken in my life. Well, one of them.
Yeah.
At this point now, we're removing all the under tray clips so that we can get access to see underneath the car properly. So upon further inspection, after removing the under tray, we actually found that the gearbox sump has no leaks, thank God for that. We also found a VRSF downpipe. It's actually a catted one, which means it's a sports cat, and this costs around £500. We're now assessing the undercarriage and to see if there's any damage within there, and also the front area.
Yeah, because that is leaking.
Well, this one here is the air one, and it's got like a cut down.
Cut from it, yeah.
Yeah, so probably gonna need that.
Yeah.
Just like from the end of it, you know, all that's up there.
Yeah.
And chassis leg itself, from visually looking at it, it only looks like it's come over a tiny bit. It's been hit in a funny direction, so it's
gone.
That's aluminium, softer metal, hence why it's blue. So
yeah, it's true. It's true.
I mean, we still pull it straight.
Yeah.
You know, because it does. It's all attached. It comes back together.
Yeah, 100%.
Now, if you look at that there, how that shaped. No, the bottom, right at the bottom. Can you see it? There.
Yeah.
That shape there.
This one here, yeah.
Look at that side. That's how it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be straight.
There we go, people. Let's compare the two. Look at that.
Now, if you look here, that one's straight.
Yeah.
Look at this one. It's
bent.
on the bend.
Yeah.
So that one's dead straight.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one's bent.
There we go, another one. So it's this side that's basically bent.
Because that's like that, and so that goes out that way.
Yeah.
But we obviously bought the whole shebang.
Yeah, we got the whole shebang. That's it. That's it.
At this part now, we're going to need to change the subframe. So because this car is a category S, which basically means structural damage, the subframe has basically taken an impact, and it's basically a structural component of the vehicle that essentially helps to distribute the weight of high chassis loads. For example, carries the engine, the gearbox, and also the suspension components together. So we need to change that in order to get the car to be bang on dead straight, to be as good as new again.
Stop looking at this.
That's it, man.
We said we were going to go home about an hour ago.
It's gonna be 1 o'clock now.
That needs doing.
Every single
I've been looking at that for so long that we've got
literally,
this
man.
right now.
Kai.
And you know, I have to give Carl a hug before he goes home to make sure that he's all good and that.
Right, it's now time to get started with the work. So first of all, we gotta take out that damaged bonnet, the one that I cut from the first episode. So now we're removing all the essential parts. For example, the front wing fender, the under arches, and everything basically in order to get access down into the subframe, to get through the subframe bolts, lift the engine up, and then hold that in place and swap the subframe over. So let's keep going. It's time to replace all the broken damaged parts, for example the headlights, also the old bonnet, recycling all the good parts from it, and we're going to place them onto the new bonnet. That's how you say on it, like a car bonnet. Don't go anywhere. Fun fact actually, that's where my channel name came from originally. We used to say on it like a car bonnet.
So people, reverse cameras in here. Yes, Emmy. Hey. We are about to go in. There's a reverse camera, people. So let's get this installed and we're going from there.
What's he installing? A reverse camera?
Yeah.
You had to see me behind you, yeah? What is this ball you couldn't get off car?
Oh yeah. Mine is too big, man. I can't fit mine in there.
You have to grow a little.
Big problems.
Right, we're back and now it's time to take the fenders off, and now we're gonna crimp all the wires for the reverse camera and get it all hooked up.
Let's see now. We stick that in reverse here. Look at this. Don't go anywhere. Obviously it's gonna do that because the door's open. In fact, let's close the door. Woo! Put that in reverse. Look at that, reverse camera works, people. Just need to get that tucked in and then we're all done. Let's go.
We gotta get those wires tucked into, there's a little area where can you see that plug there? I have to put it right through there, and in order to get that through, you're gonna need some lubricant. So once you remove the boot panel, we now have access inside where the trunk handle lid is. So what you need to do, you have to pry out the tabs on the sides in order to remove the trunk handle, and also remove the power plug too, which is also a micro switch for the trunk lid. So let's get that done.
There's the old boot handle. Don't need that.
Now we got the new camera through. It's time to connect the final wires and get it all connected.
Reverse camera has now been installed for the BMW M235i. Let's go inside. Let's do this stuff. Reverse camera has now been installed for the M235i, if you can see. Straight into that. Boom. ONIT Autos people, if you need a head unit, reverse camera, dash cam, let me know and I'll get you a good price. As always, don't go anywhere. Peace.
Now we're back on to assembling the new fenders and the new bonnet.
Right, moment of truth.
Whoa, no, we're pretty decent. It now looks like the bonnet is slightly lower at the back, but it's because this is all pushed up. So when that goes down, that will come back up.
Yeah.
So with that in mind, this is where we're getting to the essential part. In fact, this is probably the most important part now, where we need to actually straighten the chassis of the car. So what, in order to do that, we're going to use a jig.
Carolina, Carolina, Carolina.
That way we can pull the chassis straight, so that way the car doesn't start crabbing like this.
It's time for the moment you've been waiting for. Preparing the Krabby Patty.
Now we're almost done setting up the jig Carolina.
Can you see it moving?
Now if you look closely, this is the process now. Being able to see that the car is being pulled straight. Jeez. Each pull is getting it closer and closer of the car being straightened properly. Honest to God, people, that sounds so satisfying. It's like clicking your neck into place.
Breath in and
Assessment time.
Yeah, that's alright.
Wow, look at that, man. Looks so much straighter from before.
Yeah, that part's going to stay like that, but what we've done is we've pulled it to a point where
it's more.
You know, the part where it's bolted onto, that's come back into place.
Yeah, that's
now
true.
what we're going to do, we're going to clamp this from here.
Yeah.
And we bring this forward a bit. Oh, dig it. Alright, now if you just stand here, you can see it's just gone straight. So the reason we pulled like that is that's going to bring this back into position.
Now with the jigging process almost complete, we can now remove the crash bar, the air intake, the coolant pack, the rad pack and all the front end basically.
That's it, people. Oh, it's me. Oh no! Ah! Insurance!
What you need?
After getting the insurance out of the way, we've now managed to completely remove the complete front end.
Abdul, come closer. This is it, people. This is the uprated intercooler.
Yes, people, so upon further inspection, I found out this was an uprated intercooler that is for stage 3 upgrades. It costs £339. That's how you know the owner has spent a ton of money on this car to get the performance and the power it has. So now out with the old and in with the brand new crash bar. So this would now put everything into place, so that way we can align the bumpers and get everything lined up perfectly.
If you look at it, the car's level bit.
Yeah, it's actually level 100%.
Just a fine tuning bit, you know, the top bits.
Yeah.
Look at it now, top bit. And if you see that, that's slightly back. So when it's at the impact, it's pushed this back.
It's pushed it back,
so what we do, we move the jig over here, we tighten this here,
Yeah.
and we pull it back till it lines it back up.
Yeah.
So when you pull it, you have to slightly over pull it, and then let go and bring it back to where you need to go on.
That's it.
So obviously, can you see that's too far back?
Yeah.
I mean, don't get me wrong, if I did this, I could manipulate it, but it's not
It's
right.
not right,
It's gonna
yeah,
take us
100%.
2 minutes to put a clamp on there whilst it's on the clamp.
Yeah, and just pull it
back
out.
and it's back in where it should
That's
be.
it, that's it.
And the impact was in this area.
Yeah,
so as
that's
that's been
true.
pushed back,
You need to replace the whole...
replace this, and this is a 3-way connector. So, I mean, it is replaceable from here because it's connected there, duplicate, pop it off, new one on. It's a thermostat housing built in. That's your sensor for it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's a thermostat housing that's basically cracked from there.
Yeah.
New one of them.
Yeah.
Pipe wise, the rest of it's all good. None of this is damaged. The pulleys are fine. So although it had an impact, it kind of stopped just here.
That's
Didn't
good,
really get
man.
any
Thank
further
God
than
for
that.
that.
So you see your oil cooler on this side, we've left it on. Left it on because we don't really want to be disturbing the connections. You get it? So
that's true.
It's not undisturbed, it's not broken
it's not
or anything.
damaged.
So you
Yeah,
just
that's
remove
true.
that one off.
Yeah,
The AC pipes, we took them off, as you know what happened.
the big bang.
Bang.
How the world started, apparently.
It's not really, it's someone let one off.
So when I left the place, Louis sent me a video showing how the car was put back together, all the parts being assembled to show what the finished product would ultimately look like. And I was one happy geezer.
That turbo sounds silly, man. Hi. Officially now, people, it's time to get the mechanical work done, get all the legs replaced, get the car bang on straight.
It is so nice to finally see the car is coming together. There's been a lot of things that have postponed this whole entire journey. For example, in between, we traveled down to New York to visit my brother-in-law, and the views of this place is beautiful. There with my wife, saw the Bank of America, Twin Towers, Times Square at night, saw the Manhattan buildings. Behind us was an aircraft carrier, Intrepid, the Statue of Liberty, Central Park, Hudson Yard Complex, Manhattan Bridge at night. Went to a nice venue in Manhattan with a beautiful background, and of course, my wife is the best view for me. Big shout out to my brother-in-law who looked after us throughout the journey, and then saw a few YouTubers as well. Also went down to Washington DC too, visited the White House whilst we were there. Also heard a random Mexican song, so decided to dance in the middle of the night before almost destroying their
Don't go and break their
furniture.
stuff, love.
Whoops.
Calm down, love.
Now finally back touching base. A lot of you probably wondering, why the heck did he do a blue interior when the car is green? That doesn't match. Well, you guys will see shortly.
Guys, look at that. Doesn't that look, it looks pretty much dead straight. But Imi, he's not happy with it.
No.
He's not happy with it.
Couple of millimeters.
Just by a couple of millimeters, you see. OCD people, OCD.
Use my little friend to adjust it.
That's it, people. It's about the little details, making sure it's finely tuned. That's the detail that we get in EMD performance. So without further ado, let's go on ahead and get it going. Now time to remove all the wheels in order to start on fixing the suspension.
All right, what we see now?
Only one leg that is bent is that.
Oh wow, so I got the whole complete arm for no reason.
Fair.
Well, it's best anyway to have.
Sometimes you don't know if it could have affected the bearing in there as well.
Yeah, true.
So it's just taking the impact.
Yeah.
So it impacts the bearing.
Yeah.
Sometimes the hub can go back, so it may look straight, but it's always best just to change the whole thing.
Change the whole thing, yeah.
Taking an
That's
impact.
true. That's true.
And you don't know how much it's gone out,
Yeah.
or where it could have twisted the bush
Yeah,
slightly.
could have twisted it. Yeah, that's true.
Well, with that in mind, we're now going ahead to now remove all the suspension components in order to change the part that needs to be changed.
Steering rack, and then the drop link. We just disconnected those. There's a drop link. Steering rack disconnected. So now we should be able to replace. Well, we'll see anyway.
The pipe from up there are bent.
Okay, oil
From
cooler
when it's had
pipes.
the impact.
All right. Get the massive chisel.
We're now removing the other arms as well, and also to take off the bolt of the steering rack too. Then needs to remove the brake calipers and the brake disc in order to make space to remove the shock absorber. And at this point we're laughing like chipmunks.
Ready, yeah?
Yeah.
Both hands on it.
Yeah.
I did say both hands.
Get up.
And.
Literally, lads.
That is it, people. You see, that's the things.
The heat's got to that so much, it's just become brittle. Like.
Yeah.
There's got no flex left in it.
That's come off. Yeah. That's come off this piece here.
It's a breather for the crank.
Breather from the front. Yeah.
Now we're positioning ourselves to get the subframe out.
The reason we're changing this subframe is because look at this. This is what the number one looks like, right? Both these hinges. And there's this one. You see, been pushed in like that, so it's gone down. So a new subframe's getting replaced with that. So what I'm gonna do is transfer all those pieces, put it onto that side, and then get on from there. So let's go.
So right now I'm transferring all the good parts from the old subframe into the new one. People, whenever you are working on a salvage car, always use all the good parts from the previous parts.
We're getting there. At least now we've replaced the subframe now. It's no longer bent, which was it here? It was here, wasn't it? Yeah.
If you look at that side, there.
There we go.
See how that's sticking out?
Yeah.
And if you look at this side here, see how that's been bent down?
There you go.
Obviously, when that gets bent, it doesn't just affect this area, it actually affects the whole subframe.
You sure you didn't step on it?
Well, I don't know, I might have sat on it.
Now that the new subframe is in, it's time to reconnect all the chassis arms and the legs together and get them all bolted up, including the brace. Whilst we're at it, we're putting on the brake caliper, the brake discs, and re-bolting them all up. Now this is a whole list of stuff that we still have got to do. You can already see we're halfway through now, and we still got to do a ton of other stuff, including the rear suspension as well, and then fitting the radiators and basically just going from there. So without further ado, let's go.
So what colour are you thinking? Have you told them yet?
Nope, not told them yet. Don't worry, guys. You see it. You see it.
Definitely not green.
Definitely not green. Sorry, guys. The green is going because obviously the blue interior doesn't complement it. So you'll see anyway.
There you go. Straight now. Tighten this bit as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then we put this one on. We've tightened both the drop links.
Yep.
Tighten these bolts. Plug the wiring back into the steering rack.
Yeah.
Disc is back on. Calipers back on. It's all tight. The nuts back on.
Yeah.
The clips back on.
Yeah.
The wiring's plugged back in.
Yeah.
These subframe bolts are tight.
Subframe bolts are tight. Yeah.
Engine mount bolts are tight.
Yeah.
The knuckle bolts for the steering rack's tight.
Yeah.
The wiring's plugged in. We've said that. Steering bolts done. Something missing already.
Something missing. It's that arm, you know. Look, it's this one. That's it. That's what we're getting tomorrow morning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That replacement arm.
Yeah.
So basically, whatever we remove, we refit. Also, we need to get an intercooler pipe here because this one is damaged.
Yeah, that's damaged as well.
So add that to the list as well.
Yeah.
Intercooler pipe.
Yeah.
We've got intake pipe that we need to get, intercooler pipe.
Yeah.
And obviously that impact was in this area. That's why we got that, the thermostat housing which we've already
Yeah, we've already got that one. That's in the boot now, yeah. That's ready.
That's that bit. So once we got that arm fitted in to our arm.
Yeah, arm fitted in.
The wheels back on.
Yeah.
The front straight.
Yeah.
Head to the back.
Now we're going to start by removing that bent rear arm.
And that's the one that's bent.
That's the only thing that's bent. Wow.
Well, that's what we think.
Well, yeah, exactly. See that? We're just checking this if it matches. Let's see.
Let me
Now we're just matching the rear arm to see if the bolts are still in the same place. That way we know how far off it is.
There we go. See, we'll find more parts.
well, that one is changing as well. But
Yeah.
I don't know if that's on the hook or if that's the arm. Unless the bush on the hook.
Yeah. There's a bolt here, you know. There's a bolt here. There's two bolts there. Boom, boom. You could actually
Listen, go home.
We'll probably be.
Go home.
People, look at that, man. Just pressing, look at that. Midnight, man. Just pressing on. But people, I'll catch you tomorrow morning. Peace.
Returning back next day with a fresh pair of eyes, you can see now clearly that this part has been twisted, and that basically means we have to replace the whole rear axle. Off we go to a good start. First of all, we need to remove the rear arm, which was in an awkward position, and then remove this bolt here as well, in order to get that rear axle removed completely. We then needed to disconnect the lines from the brake, the sensors, and then also remove the shield as well, and any other thing that interferes with us removing the rear axle. With the replacement axle, we're removing all the parts that we don't need and using the ones that we actually do need. So going from there, time to pick that all up now and get it all bolted into place.
What happened?
John,
You did it?
obviously.
Jeez.
No, I am.
People, man, handbrake cables, man. What the heck? Why does BMW have to make it so difficult?
You know who I am.
You what?
Do you know who I am? Bunny Pickering!
Oh,
Bunny Pickering!
oh.
Bunny Pickering! Be the man!
I'm just a humble guy trying to make an honest living.
Hey, that's it.
Amen, brother. Amen.
Amen. Hey, the brothers, hey, look, you'll be thinking, that's him there, but look, he's literally just teleported. Where's he gone?
No, we don't do no.
And he's disappeared. Big up Chaiwala, man. These guys, yeah, they come in with the supplies. They
keep us going.
They keep us going when you need them, man. When you need them.
And I'm not right.
Jeez, don't go anywhere. We got the special from Chaiwala. These are like some potato. What's inside them?
It's potatoes with the bit of flavor in them. Spicy flavor.
Spicy potatoes, basically, man.
Call them aloo tikki.
Aloo picky, let me try. People, this is crispy on the outside and soft on the inside. It's so nice. Honestly, people. Did you hear that, Chris? Don't go anywhere. Try Walla, people. Try Walla.
Getting back onto the suspension components, putting everything back together and getting everything reassembled properly.
We are back again, people, at Sytner, Tamworth, and we got ourselves some BMW coolant, so I'm gonna need the full thing.
It's now time to fit that broken mirror from the start of the video.
So that's now snapped into place, it's perfect. That's it, people, the wrap is coming off. You can see it's black. Look at the color on that, it looks so good, they've looked after it. You can see the sparkle in between the sapphire black metallic. And then look at the interior, the custom interior that I did. It just matches that so well. So I think I'm gonna actually keep this color for a bit until the time comes where I'll reveal the new color that I'm gonna do it in. But this is looking so good. Man like Ify behind the camera, he doesn't want to show his face, but man like Ify don't go anywhere. Look at that, people. Oh my days, progress has already been made. Look at that, that's already been pulled out. That is so nice, man. It's getting there now. Anyway, you guys will see the point of progress. Try.
Right, people, look at that. The dent has officially been pulled out. All it needs now is some filler. And then when I take it back home, I'm gonna get this car painted. I'm really liking how the black and the blue are rhyming together. It just looks so nice. So it's now time to put everything back together and get this car off its rail.
Look at that, people, man. Man like Imi, don't go anywhere. Kai, look at the shine on it, man. Oh my days. Literally like brand new, man. Oh my days. Next thing we're gonna do is get this car painted up, get it out for all my days, man. People, you don't understand, man. You don't seem to understand.
Got my hair now, look.
Oh my days. This is the day, people, that I take the BMW M235 home and complete it from there. But Imi, he's straight to the chassis. The car is literally bang on straight. Look at Come and look at the repairs, man. This end, right, let me show you a flash what it would look like before. And this is what it looks like now. Oh my days, people, look at that, man. It is pristine. Like, look at that. This is where the massive damage, massive impact, it was literally so dented inside. And look at that. It is like perfect. All it just needs is just a respray, blend the paint in from there, and it is perfect. So right now I'm going to be driving the green, the black, and the white paint colored BMW back home, and this is me, man. I'm going to put the plates on it as well, the original plates on it, and just go from there. Man, like Prince, my brother's going to take the Scrocco back home as well, so that obviously I'll be able to thingy, and then tomorrow I need to actually get a new battery for this as well. So Kai people, hey Shangola. Oh my days, people! Kai! People, you know, oh my days. This is a dream, people. You don't understand. This is one car I said, one day I will save my money and I'll buy this car. And people, oh my days, you don't understand, man. You don't understand. This is literally a dream. It's literally a dream come true. Kai, Imi. Kai, this is the final send-off. Man like Imi, people, man. Honestly, guys, yeah, this guy, yeah, he is literally certified, no word of lie. He is one of the best guys ever to repair,
we do anything,
destroy.
We do strictly performance cars because that's what gets written off on the time. Put them back right, we change everything, we do what we got to do. Obviously, you're finishing this off.
Yeah.
The bits and bobs you need to do. I'm still there for you if you need any advice.
You see.
Call me, message me.
I'm so glad I came to the right place. I used to drive around this place like 6 years ago. I was like, what are these guys doing at bloody 10 o'clock at night, man? 12 o'clock.
3 o'clock in the morning, 4 o'clock. We've done a couple of night shifts as well.
You see, people, always on it, man. Always on it. So, Kai, the way how God will send help, he will send you destiny helpers, man. And I thank God he sent me this man right here, man. So, people, without further ado, I'll catch you soon. Hey, my G. Kai! Oh my days. Without further ado, people, I'll see you later. Peace! We'll listen to that sound, man. Are you mad? Oh my days! That boost! Oh! We need to put a new battery, man, so that the car doesn't cut out.
Honestly, people, if you see my face of how over the moon I was, this is an absolute dream for me. This car was a massive risk, but it really paid off in the end. And honestly, people, wait and see of what is coming next onto the channel. The amount of things that I'm gonna get done to this car, oh my days, might blow some of you guys' mind.
Are you mad?
People, thank you so much for being part of this journey. Hit that like and subscribe if you have not already, and stay tuned for the next video on the BMW. There's also a new car on the channel. Oh my days, there's so many things going on, so don't go anywhere. Peace.